The Little Prince. Once, when I was a pilot, my engine sputtered and coughed and gave up its ghost high above the Sahara. The world became a silent, endless sea of sand. I was more alone than any castaway on a raft in the middle of the ocean. I had just enough water for a week, and the wind whispered secrets to the dunes as I began my repairs. Then, on the second morning, a voice as clear as a little bell woke me. "If you please, draw me a sheep." I looked up, and there he was, a small boy with hair the color of wheat and a long green scarf that fluttered in the breeze. He was a secret fallen from the sky, and his request was so strange, so poetic, that I could not refuse. He came from a planet scarcely bigger than a house, with 3 small volcanoes and a single precious flower. She was a very vain flower, he told me, his voice soft with memory. She perfumed my whole planet, but I did not know how to enjoy her. I was too young to know how to love her. He told me of his rose, how she had 4 thorns to protect herself, and how she would cough and demand he place a screen around her to shield her from drafts. I ought to have judged by her deeds and not her words, he sighed, looking towards the stars. I fled, but I should have guessed at the tenderness behind her poor little tricks. To escape his sadness, he had journeyed across the stars, traveling on the wings of migrating birds. He met a king with no subjects, and a man who wanted only to be admired, but none of them understood what was truly important. Loneliness was a cold, heavy cloak he carried from one tiny world to the next. It was here, on Earth, that he met a fox hiding in a field of golden wheat. "What are you looking for?" asked the fox. "I am looking for friends," said the little prince. "I cannot play with you," the fox said, "for I am not tamed. To me, you are still nothing more than a little boy who is just like 100,000 other little boys. But if you tame me, then we shall need each other." Day after day, the little prince came and sat a little closer. The fox taught him the rights of friendship. "What is essential is invisible to the eye," the fox explained. "It is the time you have wasted for your rose that makes your rose so important. You become responsible forever for what you have tamed." Later, the prince found a garden overflowing with thousands of roses. At first he wept, for he thought his flower was not unique at all. But then he remembered the words of the fox. "You are beautiful, but you are empty," he told the roses. "My rose, I have tamed her. She is my rose." My plane was finally repaired. It was time for him to go home too. "The stars will be like a row of little bells that are laughing," he said, his own eyes sad. "In one of them I shall be living, in one of them I shall be laughing. And so it will be as if all the stars were laughing when you look at the sky at night." I watched him go, a flash of yellow at his ankle, a quiet fall onto the sand. There was no sound. That was years ago. Now, when I look up at the sky, I listen, and I know that somewhere up there, among the countless stars, his little bell is laughing. And for me, it is the most beautiful and the saddest landscape in the world.